Picky, picky, ponky, father had a donkey. Donkey die, father cry, picky, picky, ponky. All right, everyone's got their characters. Why don't you go ahead and write your name on top of the page? S. Let's go ahead and write S.
I know what it is. I don't even need to look at it.
And
Respect.
respect, yes. And
Respect.
respect, yes. Respectful, that is the word of the day. Does anybody know what respectful means?
There.
Respectful means to value or care about someone else, to listen to them, to treat them as you want to be treated. We can respect our mom and dad by obeying them. This shows them that we care about what they say. We can respect our brothers and sisters and friends by not calling them names because we care about their feelings. We can show respect by being quiet in a library so that other people can read. Every time we think about other people and how they might be feeling and treat them kindly, we are being respectful. Ways of being respectful.
Be respectful for like if there's some people in this and if there's some people in the school bus and there's no more seats and someone comes in, then you should maybe share.
Okay. What's your second way that you learned?
You can be respectful for by being kind to your parents and doing what they say.
Okay. And what's the third one?
So if someone's in the library and you should be quiet so everybody can read.
Jan, what have you learned about being respectful?
Well, when you're being respectful, you should treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yes. What else did you
And
learn?
you should also, and to be respectful, you should also be mindful of other people around you.
Being mindful. Can you give us an example?
Well, like when you're in the house and somebody's trying to wash the dishes and you're trying to add too much soap into the water, that's not being respectful.
Okay.
Because like then somebody can't wash the dishes.
Okay.
Then the last one, so you can be respectful by treating others, and then the last one is like being kind.
Being kind.
Like if you have lots of nuts to share, then and somebody doesn't have any, you should share your nuts.
Because you're caring about how they feel if they don't have any nuts. Good job. The first word we have is caring. Is caring a synonym or an antonym? Synonym? How do we spell the word caring? C A R caring. If it's caring, the I, yep. N G. Kind. Kind. And kind is a synonym. Mean. Is mean a synonym or all right. How do we write the word mean? M E A. Rude. Is rude an antonym or a synonym? Okay. How do we write the word rude? R. What's the next letter, Edric? After R. What's the next letter?
O.
Nope.
U.
U. Rude. What comes after you?
E.
Rude. D. And then lastly is honor. Honor. Is honor a synonym or antonym?
Synonym.
Synonym. How would you write honor?
A-O.
H
O.
O
N.
N
E.
honor.
E.
O.
O. E-R.
Honor. O and then R.
R.
Yes.
I want to use these markers. I don't want to use markers. I'm going to use... What the? I'm going to use this. So I picked kind, and I got a suitcase because I love pulling suitcases, and I got an umbrella because I love sitting under umbrellas, and on the other side I drew a tree and a star on the same word, kind, and the star is for night and the tree is for the day.
Oh, thank you. Beautiful card. And walk us through your card.
Well, I picked the word caring, and I drew hands because that reminds me of caring, and I drew some lightning because it reminds me that, like in the lightning, that means that God's power is working.
All
And
right.
it showers down on us.
Aha.
And then I drew a raindrop because I like the rain. I like when there's rain and it gives water to all the earth.
Ooh.
And then I drew a rainbow because in the end it gives us a rainbow to like make us happy.
Yes, rainbows make us
And
happy.
then I drew caring on the side too.
Caring because you do. Thank you, dear. What do you have in your card?
So my word is honor, and then I put this dance party shower because I like dance parties, and then I put some music notes because I like singing. And then here I put an airplane because one day I want to go to Jamaica on the airplane. And then I do some hearts because I like mountains.
Oh, beautiful card, Yvonne.
Wow. Oh, so many cards in here. I gotta take this off. Mommy, this is getting very heavy.
It's getting. Can use me every day if I listen to the words he says. He can use my smile. He can use my hands. He can use my words. He can use my plans. God, I give you this brand new day. Help me hear your will, your way. You can use me every day if I listen to the words he says. He can use my smile. He can use my hands. He can use my words. He can use my plans. God, I give you this brand new day. Help me hear your will, your way. In Matthew chapter 28, verse 19 to 20, it says, Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of ages. Does it tell you, Diane?
God will always be with you.
God will always be with you. What else does it tell you, Yvonne?
It tells me that it tells me that sharing God's love with everybody you meet.
Sharing God's love with everybody we meet. You can share God's love with your mom when she is having a hard day. You can share God's love with your brother even when he is being mean. And you can share God's love with your friends at the playground or anywhere you meet them. Right? Let that patience come out of you and flow to your friends and family. Let that joy come out of you and flow to your neighbors. I am called. Yeah. You are called. God will give you a lot of different jobs in your life. But one job is to tell other people about him. Before Jesus went up to heaven, he told his disciples to go and make disciples of all nations.
Teach me more about who you are.
And help me remember to spend time with you.
Help me remember to spend time with you.
So that you can change me into who you want me to be.
So that you can change me into who you want me to be.
So what did we just recite?
Be more like you.
Help me to be more like you. What else did we just recite? Teach me more about who you are.
Teach me more about who you are.
And help me remember
And help me remember
to spend time with you.
to spend time with you.
Very good. Today, Dad was working outside in the shed. It is so cold here and there is lots and lots of snow. So much snow that sometimes it is hard to walk. I have to jump in the holes that Dad leaves with his big boots. Dad was working on plugging in all the cars so the engines didn't freeze because it's supposed to get even colder. Sometimes he asks me to help him. He gives me important jobs. I like it when I work together with Dad. When he goes away for work, when I have even more important jobs, when he goes away for work, then I have even more important jobs. He always talks to me and my brother like Malachi has jobs to do in his house. We have jobs to do for God. God created us and he chose us and he calls us to do his work too. Do you know what job you have for Jesus?
Myself a rest in your embrace. I am yours. A little honesty. You are love in 1,000 pieces. If you're lost in the far from reason, just look up, know you are loved. Just look up, know you are. Rose a light, not expecting, but now
Yes.
see the sun is shining. There's hope on a new horizon, calling you.
They're respectable.
Try to be someone else.
I am Respectful.